Going on, Pisces? Look at that underneath the deck. Is your card here? I feel like a lot of my Pisces here have been waiting on this reading here. Okay. It is 6:44 in the morning. Um, got up kind of at 5 o'clock in the morning. I got up, but I went to bed early. I went to bed at like 11, and I got up at 5. So it's been a minute here. Well rested. Had some coffee. If you like this reading, hit the like, share, and subscribe. All right. How's everybody doing? Good morning. All right, Pisces gang. Kill Pisces. Ooh. All right, Pisces. We're gonna do the person's on your mind. We're gonna do if you meet somebody. Ooh. If you meet somebody, how they will be, and then we'll do whatever comes out, what to expect or what you could possibly already be going through. All right. So my super chat goal is $10. Let's see if we can get a reading out for y'all. Okay, the first card that came out with your person, okay, is the Ten of Wands reverse. So this is a person who feels like you walked away, obviously, but they don't want that to be the reality. Okay, I think you got fed up with this person. That's what I'm going to say, Pisces. I think you got fed up. All right. And, since you've left, I feel like they've been down on their luck. This could have also affected them financially, especially if you guys were sharing finances or they were living with you or something like that. Definitely could have affected them. They also could just feel like they're down on their luck. Okay. But they would like to hear from you. That's the thing. They want to hear from you, like messages from you, like heartfelt messages. This person is still into you. They still have feelings for you. Okay. This is a person that wants to hear a message from you, like a heartfelt message. That's what I'm getting. How are they treating you in this relationship? So this is a person who was giving you a lot of false starts. They may not have been messages that you wanted them to. They may have been kind of like treating you like a piece of trash because they were acting like a dang roach. All right. I feel like they gave you a lot of false starts. You could have felt like they were a player, or you could just felt like they were just leading you on. I feel like you got fed up with this crap. It could have been some immature behavior from them as well. How else were they treating you in this relationship? Like they were all that. I feel like they were like treating you like they were the almighty stable one. Could have been some gaslighting going on too with them. I mean, they came off ultimately very, very confident, like they could just do this all on their own. Little did they know, life has taught them otherwise because look, I'm looking at this burden here and it's very heavy on them. And all this crap that they put on this show or whatever they did, it didn't end up it didn't end up going well for them. But I feel like they want to hear from you. All right. How do they feel? Ten of Cups. This person wants to have something serious with you now. And I do want to just expound on that and say now, because they want it now. They didn't treat you like that before. So a lot of you guys will be like, Elijah, that's not true because I gave them such and such amount of time. But from what I'm seeing here, they want to be with you. All right. The Hangman. Clarify the Hangman. The reason why this person holds back, if they haven't contacted you or you feel some kind of delay, the reason why is because they don't know how you would judge the situation. I feel like they feel you would judge the situation negatively. That's what I'm feeling. You could have been dealing with a Capricorn, a Scorpio, a Libra, possibly even another Pisces. But they feel like you would judge it negatively. Now, keep in mind, if you guys want a personal question on this matter, it is $20 on the super chat. So just put your question in with the super chat that you send. And if you want to get some, information if this story is resonating, hey, let me know. All right. We got this person here feeling like things haven't changed. So things between you and them has remained stagnant, or it is stagnant at this point. There's been no change that's been going on between the both of y'all as far as what this reading is saying. Okay. We got the Fool card in reverse, and this is in their energy. So I'm getting that they feel kind of foolish. They do feel foolish, not kind of. They do feel foolish for the stuff that they were doing. They feel foolish for their actions. They feel like a fool for driving you away. Basically, what a rat and what a dang roach. Ooh. They want to move forward with you. At least communicate. Okay, how are they communicating with you in the past? 5 of Pentacles. So it could have been a person that used to dump a lot of their stuff on you. A lot of their issues, dramas. Then we got the 5 of Pentacles in reverse. Can I say they're in a sunken place right now? So it's like they would like to hear from you, even though it hasn't changed and they haven't heard from you, but they would like to hear from you so they won't have to feel so bad about themselves, or about the situation, or about themselves. Yeah. Kind of like what I'm getting with this person. But let's go ahead and move on to how to feel about you emotionally. You also could have been dealing with the Aries. All right, what's the emotional cards? How do you feel about you emotionally? Frustrated. There's been some blocks, all right? There's been blockages between you and them, and they feel like this just hasn't been moved forward. Maybe you won't contact them. Maybe, like I said, you don't want to see them. Maybe you've blocked them in communication, all right? So they're very frustrated. A lot of them carry around this guilt, okay? But like I said in the reading, they kind of drove you away by their actions that they regret because you're no longer giving them another chance. So they walk around with some kind of guilt. And like I said, this is another reason why they haven't contacted you, okay? Because they feel like you would give them unfair judgment. If you go back and rewind the reading, this absolutely makes sense, okay? Some of them actually were guilty dogs. Look at this. Just when I said that, I can't reach out, paired with the blocking. It's because they don't know like how you would take something. Some of you guys, like I said, have physically blocked them. This is them being trapped to the situation, trapped, because this is an ending that they don't want to happen, that they didn't want to happen. Or maybe it's been a minute, okay? So I would just keep that in mind, all right? Mm-mm. Mm-hmm. Give me 1 second. All right. Also, I'm getting here. I wonder how you feel. So this person, wonders, okay, like if you still got feelings for them. They wonder what you've been up to. They wonder if they could even come back in your life. Okay. I still have feelings for you. Well, that's obvious. That's obvious based on the reading that I've already given you. Okay. I never want to feel that way again. And this is a dark way of their thinking. This is not a positive way that they're thinking. This is a negative thinking. Okay? I hope one day that you will forgive me. Isn't this the same reading that I was giving you guys? And that's why I like to pull the oracle sometimes, because I want it to double confirm what we've already spoke about. Now let's talk about how do you feel about them. How does Pisces feel about them? Well, Five of Swords. Stressful. Glad that you freed yourself from a stressful situation. This was very stressful mentally. Mentally. We got the Three of Pentacles here. Could be you spending time with family or working more or building a solid foundation for yourself or with people that you can trust, okay? This is a card also about collaboration, all right? So you could be dealing with your family, friends, something like that. Here's you having the Fool card in your energy, but it's upright. This could be you just distancing yourself and feeling good about that. This could be you living a freer life than you were with them. This could be you expressing yourself in a way where you couldn't before. Okay? Eight of Wands. It's you having a lack of communication, a lack of movement with this individual here. And here we go, the ten of Wands popping up once again. This is a burden. This was a burden for you. And like I said, they don't want you to leave. We also got here the Wheel of Fortune's upright in your energy. In their energy, it was in reverse. Your energy is upright. That means you have a lot of good things going on for you since you've walked away. You also could have made more money. We also have the Ten of Cups in your energy in reverse. In their energy, it was upright. This means that you've been hurt. This means that you don't plan on going back at this particular time. I feel like right now you are, not saying it's easy. You also may feel like you don't want to hear anything heartfelt from this person, or you don't want to send anything that's heartfelt. This is you in probably self-preservation mode right here. No longer waiting on what? Their decision. Their decision. No longer waiting on their judgment. Their judgment no longer matters in the grand scheme of things at this point with you. Because they're a roach and they're a rat, and you dealt with them for long enough for you to understand that you can't deal with this anymore. Oh, Pisces, don't you do this to me. The last time I had some raid in my mouth, it's been about a couple of months. Don't spray it in my mouth again, I'm back. Ooh. So. Let's move to their future actions. Look at this. they're going to come to a realization that since they haven't been with you, they've just been a loser. And they're not as confident as they once were. They don't know if you're going to change or not. That's the thing. I feel like they're going to have this desire, though, to want to make this right with you. But it's hurting more than you can ever imagine. If there is karma, they're definitely going through it. Let's move on to the single reading. Let's see. Well, who Pisces most likely meet? The Seven of Swords in reverse. The Sun card in reverse. I would say you would meet somebody who pretty transparent that they don't want long term. I feel like they're going to bring an energy of negativity, especially if they're a Leo. You know what else I'm getting in this energy here? I'm getting them like wanting an ex back and not like being really present with you. I feel they're not emotionally ready for a relationship. This type of person that you most likely would run into, Cancer, a Leo, stuck on some kind of past emotional trauma that they were dealing with before. And some of you guys know exactly who I'm talking about. Very selfish individual. Very selfish individual. But they like to go out a lot. More fun than anything else. You might see them as an escape artist, like in a way. Like they're running away from their problem. I don't like this person. Sagittarius energy. Let's move on to whatever comes out. What does Pisces need to know? Creating something new, bringing new ideas, creating something new, Pisces here, breaking free from old ways of thinking, creating something new for yourself. Some people would say you're making your dreams come true to some sort of capacity. Healing hands. Deception. You guys may be trying to break a cycle of bad addictions and stuff like that. Healing yourself from bad addictions, things that are not good for you. There could be somebody from the afterlife that could be trying to speak to you. And they want to know why you've been so sad. Some of you guys have really been sad. They don't want you to be sad anymore. Somebody who's passed. You got to do something, Pisces, to change your energy. The cards are saying. When's the last time you've been out? When's the last time you did anything fun? I think the cards are wanting you to know that, hey, maybe you need to go out and do something fun. Change your energy. Dance a little bit. Do the things that you used to love to do. Some of y'all just this person who passed away has caused you to not enjoy life. Maybe you've been depressed for a while, and these cards are saying, or this person, maybe they're affecting the cards right now. I mean, they want you to enjoy your life. I do have love coming in for some of you guys, but the love will come in when your energy shifts. So that means create positive environments for yourself, and you bring in positive energy or bring in people. Some of you guys are going through a weight loss program, or you're going to be trying to lose weight, or you will lose weight, which will make you look very attractive. I feel like you will have some people pouring love into you. Not everybody is going to be that loser that I pulled earlier in the single reading. Self-realization, redemption. You know, Pisces, you could be a bad mamma jamma if you just realize the power you have within yourself. When you are at your top of your confidence, like you are somebody to be reckoned with. When everything is aligned, you could be one cold mamma jamma, and I mean that in a good way. Self-care, unbounding yourself from unhealthy situations and contracts. Could be unbounding yourself from unhealthy situations. Some of you guys have cried a lot, but the card's asking you, how are you taking care of yourself? Are you taking care of yourself? Some of you guys are teachers. You inspire other people, whether you know that or not. There's some people around you that look up to you, and you're inspiration to people. So that's what the cards are saying. There are people around you who watch you, inspired by you, and they root for you. The cards are saying that your guidance is divinely guided, and it says that you are special. You are golden. You are something that the world needs, even in a small, even you being who you are in a small capacity that who you are. But like I said, there are people around you who enjoy you. This is about devotion. We have something about devotion coming up here. Something that you've been given this gift since you was born. You've been given a gift. And spiritually, there will come a time when you're actually going to use this gift. I don't know what it is. Whatever it is, it's saying that it's something good. I don't know what talents you were born with, or what spiritual powers that you possess. but something that you were born with. Something about you standing in your truth, defending what you believe is the truth, going after and fighting for something that you believe in or that you've been called to do, even though some people who don't understand it. Defending a position, only accepting the truth, able to see through the BS. That's what I'm getting with that. One more card. And it goes back to saying, how are you answering this feeling that you're getting? How are you going about getting it? How are you going to go about this whole thing, this whole journey? When you wake up in the morning, some of you guys think about this, the things you need to do, stuff that's on your mind. Sometimes you beat yourself up about it. But spiritually, it's nagging you. So I'm going to leave it right there. If you like this reading, be sure to hit the like, share, and subscribe to this channel. Like I said, my super chat goal is $10. I don't know if I would get that or not, but that's my goal. How's everybody doing? Everybody doing all right? Well, thank you all for watching my reading. Appreciate y'all. I might have some breakfast. I got a Chipotle burrito. I like Chipotle. Anyway, thank y'all so much. I appreciate y'all, and I'll catch y'all on the next reading. All right.